Country Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grain commodity comments courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Corn and soybean futures readied themselves for Tuesday's USDA crop production and supply and demand reports, with corn closing down a penny while soybeans lost 17 cents by the bushel. November beans are down 35 by the bushel over the last 4 trading days. For Tuesday's report, the trade generally believes that the USDA may slightly increase the corn yield, which could slightly increase corn production. From the demand side, the trade also expects USDA to possibly increase exports slightly and more than likely increase corn usage for ethanol, given how strong the crude oil market has been and how good ethanol margins are. Ending year corn carryouts projected to be down 20 million bushels to 1.48 billion bushels. Whether they do it this month or not, there is good reason to expect that exports and ethanol demand may have as much as 300 to 500 million bushels more to be increased, further tightening the ending year carryout and the balance sheet in general. Neighbor, let's take a look at ending commodity prices for corn, beans, and wheat. December corn, $5.51.5, down 1.5. November beans, $11.82 down 10. December Kansas City wheat, $7.80 up 2. For help marketing your grains, 1-800-2-TUGGLE. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement. Pork carcass cutout, 94.86, down 147. Hog slaughter, 477,000 head. Late session gains in lean hog futures bounced some delivery months back into the black. December lean hogs closed 76.37, down 17. Wholesale box prices for beef mixed, 89-cent drop in the choice, $1.08 bump in the select. The choice select spread 20.02. Estimated slaughter 121,000 head. Futures closed off their interday highs, adding anywhere from 20 to 40 points in the fats. Feeder cattle took a 30-cent drop, anywhere from 50 to 70 cents. December live cattle, 132.10, up 30. November feeder cattle, 158.57, down 30. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some deals going on hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. We're having a fire sale on 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work. They're running $1,750 right now, Larry.
That's a great deal. Tell us the brand again.
They're made by W.W. Paul.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. We had our sale in Mason. How did it turn out?
You bet, Larry. We went up right at 610 head of cattle today, a little lighter run just due to the open up deer season and everything that we have down here in the hill country. I thought overall the market opened up this week with a steady tone on pretty well all class of calf and yearlings. I thought stocker steers and heifers sold fully steady, maybe $1 or $2 higher on some instances. I had a group of 4 steers, weighed 516, had a lot of condition to them. They bought $1.92, right at $991. Very, very good sale on those. I thought the feeder steers and heifers, they sold fully steady. Packer cows, we're definitely seeing an increase started last week on those. Another $3 to $5 higher. Bulls are probably steady to $1 to $2 higher. Pairs and bred cows didn't really have enough to test those, Larry, as a whole. Overall, good market. Quality cattle was real good today, too.
Remind folks about the bull sale Wednesday.
You bet. This Wednesday starts at 11 o'clock. It's our annual Barber Ranch polled and Horn Hereford bull sale along with Express Ranches. There'll be 120 some odd polled Hereford and Horn Hereford bulls, outstanding in kind. Then also we had about 34 really good Angus bulls off Express Ranches. Larry, everything's up on our website, the catalogs, everything. It'll probably be a little late to send the catalog now, so go to our website, jordancattle.com, and you can find all the information there on the bulls. That'll be at 11 o'clock starting on Wednesday.
Right.
Then we'll follow up our regular sale on Thursday, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Sean Geiswide. It's about 10 minutes to 7 on Monday evening, looking toward a sheep and goat sale Tuesday. Sean, what's it looking like tonight?
No, we've got about 1,500 on the yards right now, so still thinking somewhere around that 3 if they keep coming in the morning. So looking for a decent run on Tuesday, and on the cattle end, had a few people call today. Still hoping for somewhere around that 1,500. I guess from 13 to 1,500 is what we're thinking on the cattle end.
It's the shiniest consignment of sheep and goats you've seen so far.
Oh, everything looks pretty good. The health on all of them look pretty good. A lot of good kids. We've got actually have some Angoras. There's 80 muttons coming off of one place tomorrow. Anybody needs some turnout muttons? This guy told me they were 2-year-olds, so had kid hair on them. Anybody needs those? Those will be there tomorrow. We got 200 coming off of another place that aren't there yet. I hadn't seen them, but it's a really good customer of ours. So they health ought to be good on them, and the quality ought to be good on them also.
And we won't have any trouble getting cattle in because of deer season on Wednesday.
I'm thinking, years ago our big sale was week before deer season, and the last few years it's we'll have a decent run after deer season, but it could slow it down a hair. The weather's been good, and we've had two weeks on Wednesday mornings where we had rain, so they couldn't get them out. So
right.
Anybody's trying to get rid of them needs to go with them. I sure think they'll probably have them there this week.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Uvalde. Klein, the sheep and goat sales coming on Tuesday. What's it looking like?
We got just under 200 on the yard tonight, Larry. We got a little bit of everything. Looking for a pretty steady market tomorrow. That market looks like it'll be just as well as it was last week, maybe a touch better. It should have around 500 to 600 head tomorrow.
How about the cattle sale Thursday, Klein?
We got a couple deals coming in tomorrow and a few more on Wednesday, so I think we'll have around that 700 or 800 head on Thursday.
So you got a great sale started both directions. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, either for sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. Jim, how is the first sale after the time change shaping up?
We got 480 in now. Looks like 60 cows, probably palpate 25, 30 of them in the morning. 4 or 5 pairs, a couple of good white Bremer heifers. Got some pretty good Beefmaster heifers too, a little handful of them. And lots of black cattle this week. We should end up with around 550, 600 by sale time.
Tell everybody what time you start selling and how to get a hold of you, Jim.
Start at 10 o'clock with the goats. We finish those, we go right to the cows. You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
All right, y'all be careful. Have a good sale. We'll talk to you after.
Thank you, sir.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
We ended up with right at 300 head of cattle this week, Larry. A little lighter because of the rain and hunting season weekend and everything, I guess. As far as the cow run, probably ended up with 25 cows. They did put a few more dollars on cows this week, 69 on our top cow. Lower yielding type cows that we had from 48 up to that 69, so a little bit better on those. Bulls about steady from 74 to 95. Didn't have any pairs and just a couple of bred cows bring 7 1/4 and 850. As far as that calf and yearling market, the front end of the cattle, just lots of demand on them, especially after a little rain. Looked like a little more push, on those real good calves, and thought they got along really well. 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.72 to $1.92. 2 to 3 weight heifers, $1.32 to $1.56. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.68 to $1.90. 3 to 4 weight heifers, $1.30 to $1.50. Your 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.55 to $1.72. 4 to 5 weight heifers, $1.28 to $1.46. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.60. 5 to 6 weight heifers, $1.18 to $1.39. Your 6 to 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.38. 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.12 to $1.36. 7 to 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.08 to $1.24, and your 7 to 8 weight heifers, $95 to $1.10. Looking forward to next week. Got a couple of pretty good bunches of cattle coming already, so looking forward to a little bit better run next week. And Larry, we will have a sale that week of Thanksgiving, just letting everybody know. In the meantime, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for any updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Askew Fisher Ranches in Sonora, Texas will again be offering quality registered polled Hereford and Angus herd sire bulls for sale this coming January. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPDs, and ready to meet all your low birth weight calving needs. Call today to get their list for January private treaty sales. 325-387-3242 or 325-206-2170 for Linda and 202-468-5262 for Tammy. That's Askew Fisher Ranches. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPD bulls on sale for their list for January private treaty. 202-468-5262. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how'd the Monday sale go?
Went pretty good, Larry. Market a little better this week. Quoted the calves and yearlings 4 to 6 higher. Maybe some of the lightweight cattle might have been a little bit higher than that. Crossbred cattle made up a little ground. Seems like, they were sure staying away from them here in the past month or so, and a few more orders on those this week. So that was all good. Packer cows steady to a couple dollars higher as well. Ended up with 1,622 head today. Not many pairs, 750 to 1,200 what we had. Did have probably 40 bred cows, mostly middle-aged and older cows. Bring from 650 to 1050. Packer cows, 60 to 68 on your high-yielding cows, 58 to 66 on your breakers, 26 to 50 on your canners. High-yielding bulls, 84 to 90. Low to medium-yielding bulls, 68 to 84. Your 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 160 to 198. Heifer mates, 130 to 154. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 154 to 174. Heifer mates, 126 to 144. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 140 to 168. Heifer mates, 124 to 136. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 132 to 158. Heifer mates, 120 to 134. 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 128 to 142. Heifer mates, 116 to 130. And the 7 to 8 weight steers, 128 to 140. And the heifer mates, 114 to 126. So pleased with it. We had pretty good volume and a little increase in the market. And everybody got a little rain down here last week, so it was a good week for everybody.
Do you know of anything for next week?
2 bunches, one set of about 100 good Brangus calves coming off of one place. Another set of about the same, about 100 Charolais calves coming in from another place. And then had several other smaller consignments call in. So I think it'll maybe calm down a little bit, but probably in that 12 to 1,500 range.
Riley, tell everybody how to contact you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web. And Larry, we will be open both sides of Thanksgiving, just letting people know it's going to creep up on us. We will be open each Monday.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, here's your grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in November, D's plus 85, 1137. Houston, D's plus 105, 1172. Progresso, 1080. Yellow corn through Corpus in November, D's plus 95, 646.5. Houston, D's plus 75, 626.5. Progresso, 1220 by the hundredweight. Number 1 hard red winter wheat through Houston in November, diesel is 78.50 3/4. We'll call beans through Houston in November, January even money, 11.88 1/2. 2,758 bale of East Texas Oklahoma cotton at 111.80. 9,265 bale of West Texas. Looks like that was probably about 115.55. Total 12,023. Average price 113.65. Maybe that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Never good day to you.